what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a PS3 controller. If you want to make it, here's what you're going to need. You will need black wool, dark grey, light grey, white, purple, dark blue, red, lime green, and finally dark green wool. And luckily for us, that is the last colour that we're going to be needing, as we have just run out of inventory space. So once you have all of those colours right there, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'm going to be making it right here. You're going to want to kick this off with a row of 6 dark grey wool in a row on the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. And I noticed that whilst I was coming down, I've noticed that the cows have all herded together and the sheep have. Is that normal? No, they're fraternising over there, but apparently we have a couple of rival gangs. This one over to the left, the Bloods, the You know what, I'm going to stop talking about the mobs. So once you have your row of 6 dark grey wool, and I feel obligated to mention this first dark grey block to help you place your PS3 controller. We're going to be going quite far to the right from here, building our controller, but we're starting with the left-hand side. We're not going to be going very far left from this first dark grey block here, so I just thought it might help you to know. Not going to be going very far left from here, but we're going to be going quite far right there. I thought it might help you place your controller better. So, once you have your row of 6 dark grey wool, from the right-hand side, do an upright diagonal. Then go to the right by 1. Then do 7 upright diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. On top of the 7th upright diagonal, place 1 on top. Then do 2 upright diagonals. So 1 and 2. On top of the 2nd upright diagonal, go up by 1. Then, next to these 2 blocks, place 2 dark grey, like so. So you've just formed a 2x2 square of dark grey wool. Then, underneath this block right here, go down by 1. Then, do a bottom right diagonal. And go down by 1. Then, do 2 bottom right diagonals. So 1, 2. Then, from the 2nd bottom right diagonal, go to the right by 1. Then, do another bottom right diagonal. Go to the right by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, do another upright diagonal. Go to the right by 1. Do 2 upright diagonals. 1 and 2. On top of the 2nd upright diagonal, go up by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. Go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an up left diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do 2 up left diagonals. 1 and 2. Go to the left by 1. Then do an up left diagonal. Then go to the left by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go to the left by 2. 1, 2. Then go down by 1. Then do a bottom left diagonal. Go down by 1. Then left by 1. And then go down from that block until you reconnect back to our outline. So let me just show you what that whole section wants to look like once it's all put together. It kind of looks like a monocle, or kind of like a balloon. You have to use your imagination, of course, but that's what I'm seeing in the colours. So that is what you want to have so far. You may not be able to identify that yet, but that big circular thing is going to be our left analog stick. So pause this if necessary, of course. Make sure that you have something that looks pretty much exactly like this. Once you've done that, it's time for us to continue on. So come up to here. You guys should be able to locate this easy enough. From this block right here, you want to go to the left of this block by... Give me a moment, gentlemen. by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an up left diagonal. Go to the left by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. Go to the left by 1. Then do 3 up left diagonals. 1, 2, 3. On top of the third up left diagonal, go up by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. And go up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do an upright diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do 3 upright diagonals. So 1, 2, 3. Then go to the right by 1. Then go up by 1. Then go to the right by 2. 1, 2. Then return to this block right here, and you know what, as a matter of fact, I'll just show you what that whole little shape wants to look like, as we have done quite a few twists and turns. So this is what you want to have so far for what we're building. We're now building the section of the pad which is going to give us our D-pad. If you know what I'm talking about, you know the D-pad, the little directional controls. Pause this if necessary, of course. Once you've reached this point right here, it's time for us to continue on. So coming back up to this little weird shape right here, it's kind of like a messed up lightning bolt on its side. You want to, from this block right here, go up by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. And go to the right by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do a bottom right diagonal. And go down by 1. Then do another bottom right diagonal. And go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then what you want to do from this third block going down of our row of 4 is extend left from this block with your dark grey until you connect diagonally to the left part of the outline that we've just completed to give us our bumper on top of the controller, which should look exactly like this. Pause this if necessary, of course. Once you've done that, it's time for us to continue. So coming back over to this right hand side here, coming back to our row of 4, from the bottom block, the fourth block here, as a matter of fact, I'm going in completely the wrong direction. What you want to do is extend the fourth and third blocks to the right by 1 of our row of 4 to give us something which should look like that. Then, from this block right here, the bottom right hand block of our little 2x2 square of dark grey, you want to do a bottom right diagonal. Then go to the right by 1. Then do a bottom right diagonal. And go down by 1. And then right by 1. And then down by 2. 1, 2. Then to the right by 1. And then down by 2. 1, 2. Then do a bottom right diagonal. And go down by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go down by 1. Then do another bottom left diagonal. And go down by 1. Then do another bottom left diagonal, and you should find that all being well, you have connected to the previous part of our outline and should have something which should look exactly like this. This is the upper left hand portion of our controller. So pause this if necessary, of course. Once you've done that, after we come back, after the light's back, we're just going to be doing the left hand side of the handle of our controller, a little bit of the middle, then we'll work on the right hand side. I'll be back in a moment. So continuing on from here, go back to where we first started. Come down to our row of 6 dark grey wool. It's like it was just 10 minutes ago. From the first block that we ever placed, this one right here, do 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2. Then go up by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. And go up on top of it by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an upright diagonal. Go on top of it by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do another upright diagonal. Go on top of it by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go to the right by 1. Then go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go to the right by 1. Then go up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which should give you something that should look a little bit like this. All you've done there is completed the handle for our controller. Pause this if necessary, of course. Once you've done that, you should have in total pretty much the left hand side of our controller. Now we have a couple of things to do. We have the actual D-pad to do later on, and we have a little bit of detail to do with the analog stick, but other than that, we're roughly halfway done. Continuing on. So come down to the right hand side of our left analog stick. So you want to be on this row of 7 right here. Starting from the top block of our row of 7, you want to find the third block down. So that's the first, second, third block down. From this block, you want to go right 1 with your dark grey. Then go to the right with your black by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go to the right by 2 with your dark grey. 1, 2. Then what you want to do is place a strip of 6 dark grey on top of and underneath your 6 black wool to give you something which should look like that. This is just to bridge the gap between the left side of the controller and the right hand side of the controller. What we're going to be doing now is pretty much the mirrored version of what we have on the left hand side here. Bear that in mind. Continuing on, coming over to the right hand side of what we've just made, and I am just figuring out how we want to do this, guys. Let's go clockwise, shall we? So on top of this second right dark grey block, go up by 2. 1, 2. Then do an upright diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do 2 upright diagonals, so 1 and 2. Then go to the right of the second upright diagonal by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. Go to the right by 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go to the right by 2, 1, 2. Then go down by 1. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Then go down by 1. Then right by 1. And then down by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do a bottom left diagonal. Go down by 1. Then do 2 bottom left diagonals. 1 and 2. Go to the left of the second bottom left diagonal by 1. Then do another bottom left diagonal. Go to the left by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an up left diagonal. Go to the left by 1. Then do 2 up left diagonals. So 1 and 2. Go up on top of the second up left diagonal by 1. Then do an up left diagonal. Then go up on top of that second, or first I should say, up left diagonal. This up left diagonal until you reconnect with the other part of our outline, and you should end up with something that should look exactly like this, and you may be able to recognize that this is the right hand analog stick. Pause this if necessary, of course. Once you've done that, it's time for us to do... Shall we do the upper or lower part of the controller first? I feel as though I started with the upper part for a reason, so I think we will go with that. And then we've just got the collection of clockwise and anti-clockwise. God, the choices are never-ending, gentlemen. Alright, we'll start with anti-clockwise. So come over to the right-hand side of our analog stick and locate this block right here. You guys should have little trouble finding this. From this block, go to the right with your dark grey by 6 with your dark grey. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an upright diagonal. Go to the right by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. Go to the right by 1. Then do 3 upright diagonals. So 1, 2, 3. On top of the third upright diagonal, go up by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. And go up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do an up left diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do 3 up left diagonals. So 1, 2, 3. Go to the left of the third up left diagonal by 1. Then go up by 2. 1, 2. Then from the middle block of the row of 3 that we formed here, you want to go to the left of it by 2. 1, 2. Which should give you something in total that should look a little bit like this. Let me just show you what we want to have formed so far. As you can see, it is pretty much just a mirror image of what we have on the left hand side there, but still, I imagine that you guys want to see how it's piecing together. Or it might be helpful for you to see how it's piecing together, I should say. So that is what you want for what we're building so far. Pause that if necessary, of course. Once you've reached this point right here, it's time for us to continue on. So come back up to where we were building, and we'll be continuing from this top block right here. This left block is just how we're going to connect the bumper to the other side of the control. Don't worry about it, as a matter of fact. From this single block right here, you want to do an up left diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. And go up by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. Go to the left by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go down by 1. Then do another bottom left diagonal. And go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then from the third block going down, this one right here, you want to go to the right of this block until you connect over to the other side of our controller to form the trigger of the controller. And it should look a little something like this. Pause this if necessary, of course. This is a perfect time to cut out for the light. I'll be back in a moment once we have the glorious daylight again. Ah, wonderful, wonderful daylight. Now that we can see again, we can actually continue. So, coming back over to the left-hand side of our trigger, what you first want to do is extend these bottom 2 blocks of our row of 4 here to the left by 1, like so. Then, from the bottom left-hand corner of the little 2x2 square that we've made, you want to do a bottom left diagonal. Go to the left by 1. Then do another bottom left diagonal. Go down by 1. Then left by 1. Then down by 2. 1, 2. Then left by 1. Then down by 2. 1, 2. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go down by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do a bottom right diagonal. And go down by 1. Then do another bottom right diagonal. And go down by 1. And finally, to finish this little section off, do a bottom right diagonal, which should give you, in total, something that should look a little bit like this. It does take a while to zoom out, doesn't it? There you have it. That is the upper right hand portion of our controller, where our X, square, triangle, circle are, and of course the right trigger. Pause this if necessary, of course. So the next thing on our agenda is to make the right handle for our controller. So come down to the right hand portion of the right hand analog stick, right here, and find this long row on the right. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it's a row of 8, but it doesn't really matter. Come down to the bottom of the row and extend out to the right the second and third blocks of the row, which are these two right here, like so. Then, from the bottom right hand corner of the 2x2 little square that we've made, or the 2x2 square line hybrid, do a bottom right diagonal. Then, do another bottom right diagonal. I apologise, I should have said that we should do 2 bottom right diagonals. I didn't notice. From the second bottom right diagonal, go down by 1. Then, do 7 bottom right diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally 7. From the 7th bottom right diagonal, go to the right by 1. Then do another bottom right diagonal and go to the right by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do 2 upright diagonals. So 1 and 2. On top of the second upright diagonal, go up by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. And go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an up left diagonal. And go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do another up left diagonal. And go up again by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go to the left by 1. And then go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go to the left and then go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which should give you something that should look, really wish it didn't take so long to zoom out, a little bit like this. And once you've done that, you have successfully done pretty much the entire right hand side of our controller. But that is the handle. Pause this if necessary, of course. Let me show you what you do want to have overall. As I mentioned, all we have to do now is really just bridge the gap. So this is what you want to have so far. Looking pretty good if you ask me, nice shape. Pause this if necessary, of course. Let us bridge the gap between the controllers. I'm getting a little itchy. I really want to see this completed. So come up to the middle section of our controller and come over to the left hand side. You want to locate this block right here. Hopefully you guys should have an easy enough time finding this block. Go to the right of this block with your dark grey until you connect to the right hand side of our controller, like this. So you want to have something which should look a little bit like that. You then want to, after you've done that first very long row, and it doesn't matter how long that row is, do another row very similarly from this block right here. So essentially 2 blocks down, but use this block right here, go to the right of it until you hit the other side of our controller, like this. Which should give you something that should look exactly like this. Look at it. Look at it in all of its glory. So once you've done that, and pause if necessary of course, it's now time for us to do some of the details. We're going to be starting with the analog sticks first of all, as they are the simplest to do. Let's start with lefty as well. So coming over to the left hand analog stick and coming up to the top part here, this is what you want to do. Underneath the top row of 7 of our analog stick, you want to stack 2 rows of black wool of equal length to the 7 directly below the row 7 dark grey, like this. Then underneath the second black row, do a row of 7 dark grey. Then starting from the left hand side of our row of 7 dark grey, do 2 bottom left diagonals, so 1 and 2. From the second bottom left diagonal, go down by 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do 2 bottom right diagonals, so 1 and 2. Go to the right of the second bottom right diagonal by 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do 2 upright diagonals, so 1 and 2. From the second upright diagonal, go up by 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And finally, finish off our analog stick by doing an up left diagonal, which should give you something that should look exactly like this. It's just a circle in a circle. Pause this if necessary, of course. Once you're finished with that, you're going to want to go ahead and do the exact same thing to the right hand analog stick. So starting from the top here, do your 2 rows of black wool directly underneath the top row of 7 dark grey. Then do a row of dark grey wool underneath the second row of black. Starting from the left hand side here, do 2 bottom left diagonals. Then go down from the second bottom left diagonal by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again do 2 bottom right diagonals, 1, 2. Go to the right by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 2 upright diagonals, 1 and 2. Oops. And 2. Then go up on top of the second upright diagonal by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then finish this off by doing an up left diagonal. I did that rather quickly, or in about 1.5 speed in relation to the first one, but very easy to do, and you guys have the first one to work off of regardless. So that is the second analog stick. Pause if necessary, of course. So once you have completed both of your D-pads, and as always, pause this if necessary, of course, I feel as though it's time for us to move on. And I think we will start with the... Let's start with the D-pad. So come over to your left analog stick and come up to the top left-hand corner of it. You want to locate this block right here that I'm hovering over. Hopefully you should find that without too much trouble. From this block right here, you want to go left of it with your dark grey by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do an up left diagonal. And then go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up left diagonal. Go to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up left diagonal. And go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an upright diagonal. Go to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an upright diagonal. That was a little tricky. Go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an upright diagonal. Go to the right by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go down by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do a bottom left diagonal. Go to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, do a bottom left diagonal. And just go down until you reconnect to the outline once more. which should, once you've finished it, give you a shape that should look exactly like this. And as you can see, it is just a giant plus shape. Once you have this, and as always, pause this if necessary, of course, and you know what, before I move on, I will just outline something. The small rows that we've done should just in total be 5 blocks long, not 5 rows long. The small rows are 5 blocks long, and the long rows are 7 blocks long. Very easy, let's move on. So now we have to do the actual buttons, the outline of the buttons. It's really kind of tricky to explain. I'm tempted to just kind of do it and have you... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it, and then you guys should have an easy enough time figuring out what I've done. It's not really too difficult, so I'll just do this first one. We've just started with the bottom one. As you can see, it's quite easy to see how I've gotten to this point. I've just done the 3 black wool starting from the bottom left-hand corner of the bigger D-pad, and I have made that shape right there. What we essentially want to do is make that shape 3 more times in a giant plus pattern. So you want to do this. Just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you just want to emulate the shape that I've just made. Again, I feel as though if I tried to explain what I'm doing here, it just wouldn't work out well. I think it'd add an extra 60 minutes to the tutorial, and I don't think I'd help you guys any. So I'm almost finished with this, and then you'll be able to see what I've just done here. And there you go. It is quite easy, fairly easy. There's nothing too complicated about that whatsoever, I hope. Very easy to do. Once you've done that, and as always, pause this if necessary, of course, you're going to want to go ahead and do almost the same thing on the other side of our controller. So again, pause that if necessary, of course. I imagine you're still working on that. Once you've finished, come over to the right-hand side of your controller, and again, come up to the... Well, this time it's the top right-hand corner of our right analog stick, so this corner right here. And we're just going to be emulating the giant plus shape first of all. So remember, long side 7, short side's 5. So from this block right here, go to the right by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do an upright diagonal. And go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an upright diagonal. And go to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an upright diagonal. Go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do an up left diagonal. Go to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up left diagonal. Go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do an up left diagonal. Go to the left by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do a bottom left diagonal. And go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do a bottom left diagonal. Go to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do another bottom left diagonal. And go down by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, do a bottom right diagonal, and then just go down from that diagonal until you reconnect with our outline to give you something which should look eerily familiar, a little bit like this. And as you can see, we should have the exact same shape as we have on the opposite side, which is just a giant plus. However, we're going to be doing something a little bit different on this side. We've got the triangle, X, square and circle buttons to do, and they're placed a little differently to the directional buttons on the other side. And again, I feel as though it's in everybody's best interests, including mine, to just kind of do this and just be done with it, you know, just show you the end result. I think I'll show you each button individually. Again, it's not particularly complicated, so I don't think you'll have too much trouble just making it from view. So there's the first button, starting with the X button. Very simple. I bet you guys were wondering when these colours were going to come into play. That's the bottom button. Very simple. Pause that if necessary, of course. Once you've done that, going on to the next button. So moving on to the square, it's the same external. Hang on a sec. 3. There we go. Almost got that wrong. They're like encased in the same shape. Like the dark grey of the buttons don't change. It's just the contents of the buttons. They're all the same shape and size when it comes down to it. So place those correctly and then just modify the insides. Very simple. So there you have it. There's a square button. It's paste. I cannot talk this evening. It is placed exactly the same as the X. Pause that if necessary, of course. Let's move on to our friend triangle. So coming up to the triangle, 1, 2, 3. Take out that. That's just 3, isn't it? Yep. Then up by here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And this is the only one that actually uses like 2 shades of the same color. All of the others have black in them. So that is the triangle button. Again, placed the exact same way. Nothing too difficult about it whatsoever. Pause that if necessary, of course. And finally, the circle button. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, and as you imagine, the circle button is pretty much the exact same as the square, but with red. And there you go. Circle button completo. Again, to say it for the 4th, 5th, God knows how many time. Again, still can't speak. Same position, different contents. There's your circle button. Pause this if necessary, of course. I'm going to give you an overview of what we've just done once we have the daylight once more. So this is what it should look like once you have all 4 buttons placed. As I said, very simple. They all have the same outline, just a little bit different contents. They're all placed exactly the same, very simple indeed. Pause that if necessary, of course. Once you've finished doing that, all we have to do now is a couple of details in the middle of our controller, and then all we have to do is fill it in. So, come over to the left hand side of the middle of your controller. You want to be on this row of 8 right here. Starting from the bottom block of your 8 on the left hand side, you want to go right of this dark grey block with your black by 2. So 1, 2. Then take out your dark grey and go to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on top of your 4 dark grey, place 4 dark grey, like so. Then, starting from the bottom of the right hand side of our 4 dark grey again, go to the right of this block with your black by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then take out your dark grey and go to the right by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place a row of 4 dark grey directly on top of that row of 4 dark grey to give you something which should look exactly like this. And as you might imagine, that is the start and the select button right there. So pause that if necessary, of course. Once you've placed those, it's now time for us to place the last thing, the home button, or I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's got the little PS logo on it, brings up the menu. You guys know what it is. So the easiest way to do this, as a matter of fact, is probably this. This row of 6 black that we have here, raise down the 4 middle blocks of that row of 6 with your black wool like this. Then, underneath the row of 4 that you've just done, do a row of 4 dark grey wool, like so. Then starting from the first dark grey wool here from the left hand side, do a bottom left diagonal with your dark grey. Then go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go to the right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do an upright diagonal. And go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. You've just done the casing for the home button. All you have to do now is fill it in, and really this would be so irritatingly difficult to explain that I am quite simply just going to fill it in and show you guys the end result. Is quite simple. There you go. There you have it. That is what you want for the home button. You can see the little P in there, and then you've got the white outlining the P, the little Well, it's supposed to be an S, but you can't really tell, can you, with the white? It's just 3 blocks, and then the black everywhere else. Very simple, so pause that if necessary, of course. Once you've done that, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you should be quite proud of yourselves, because once you've reached this point right here, the only thing we have to do now to complete our controller is fill it in entirely with black wool. That is right, entirely in with black wool. All of it, all inside the lines, fill it in with black and you will be good to go. I'm going to go away and do that, and I'll be back once I've finished it. I am going to take so long, it does take quite a while to fill it in. So I have just finished filling the entire controller in with black wool. As predicted, it took an exorbitant amount of time. It really is quite a large bit of pixel art. I wonder how big it is in relation to the Xbox controller. It can't be too far off. If not, maybe it is even slightly bigger. It's certainly more complicated. Anyway, if you've done it alright, this is what you should end up with. Hopefully you guys had an easy enough time following this tutorial. It is 100% completely over now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I wonder what we'll have next.